Hey you guys. Okay, so I've had some specific requests about my skincare routine. What do I do? So this is my morning routine. I'm going to share it with you guys. And then in the next video, we'll do my evening routine because yes, skincare is a two-part deal. Okay, so first let's start with exfoliation. I'm going to go ahead and just wet my skin. If you don't wet your skin, you're essentially just rubbing it with sandpaper, and that's not healthy. I'm going to use the Il Makiage Power Polish. This is the one that's kind of blowing up all over Instagram right now, which it is a fantastic product. I won't lie. I love the way my skin feels afterwards. However, it is not the miracle that all the pretty pictures want you to think it is. Okay, so look very closely. I've got spots, I've got fine lines, I've got pores. Okay, they're not going to disappear after one use. All right, I actually haven't exfoliated in a few days, so this is a good thing for you guys to see a realistic experience with this product. I love it because even though it's a really powerful exfoliant, it is very soft. The grit is very fine, and so you don't get this like massively scratchy feeling. So work it in really, really nicely there. And I typically don't do my forehead because it gets in my hair. But yeah, if I do, I use like a fine brush. Usually, I'll do a little bit for you guys. I don't want to get it in my hair. There we go. Okay, I'll just keep it down here. And also, the other good thing about Il Makiage is it doesn't have a massive odor. I know I say this almost every video, but I have a huge problem with products that have a really strong perfume. It just, it gets in there and it just doesn't, ugh, I just don't like it. Okay, let's see, I've rubbed it in. I've even let it sit for a minute. So let's wipe this off and see what the product really does. Okay, so let's see here. Yep, still have some age spots. Yep, still have some redness. Definitely still have pores. Definitely still have some fine lines. But you know what I don't have? I don't have dullness. I don't have any of that dead skin grit fluff. So here's a realistic thing. Now, I've been using this product for at least a good 6 months, and I have never once had the massively dramatic results that you're seeing on the Instagram commercials. But what I have had is a significant improvement in the feel of my skin. It is so much smoother. And my skincare routine, since I've been using this, and I use it at least 3 times a week, since I've been using it, the rest of my routine goes a lot faster. Okay, so there you go. That's the first part. Exfoliate with a really good, like, topical exfoliator. Okay, 1 minute. I will come back and we'll go to part 2 of exfoliation. Okay, for part 2, what I do is I dermaplane. I shave all this because everybody has those fine baby hairs, and no matter how good your topical exfoliant is, you're still going to have some of that dead skin. It's not going to get all of it. So always, always, always use something. Don't ever like dermaplane dry. I am using Jazz Claire face oil, and I'm pretty sure I got that on Amazon. So just a couple pumps, warm it up in my fingers. Always warm your product up. The warmer your product is, the better it's going to work on your skin. Okay? Okay. So I've got the areas where I am going to dermaplane nice and moisturized. Okay, we have this little guy. You can get these anywhere. I get mine at Walmart. They're like 99 cents for a pack of 20. So I can get the cheap ones. Okay, so always, always, always go slow when you're doing this. I don't care how many times you've done it, go slow, okay? Nobody needs nicks and cuts. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold this at an angle, okay? And you're always gonna go in a downward motion, little swipes, okay? And what this is doing, it's taking away that fuzz that everybody has, okay? It's also scraping that bit of dead skin that your first exfoliant didn't get, okay? See, you can already kind of see, because I haven't done this in like a week, I've got quite a bit of stuff built up. It's gross. Anyway, the whole point of dermaplaning is to provide you with an absolutely smooth base for your foundation and your primer and all of that stuff. Okay. Oh, gross. Oh my gosh. I can't show you guys. This is so gross. Ew. Okay. I'll show you the next one no matter what. Okay, because like I said, everybody has baby hairs, everybody has dead skin, okay? If those are on there, then there's no way you're ever going to get that super smooth glass-like base, okay? And a lot of times I use airbrush foundation. That is how I get my super smooth, flawless looking finish. Airbrush is fantastic. I don't use it every day because, you know, to be quite honest, airbrush makeup is expensive. It's hard to replace, you know, if you're on a budget. So, okay, it's mostly oil, but you guys can kind of see, like, you can kind of see all that yucky dead skin. Ew, that's so gross. I can't believe I just showed you guys that. Ew. Okay. Now, since we're already here, yep, I'm doing the top lip because you know what? Everybody has hair there. Everybody. Every single person. It may be super fine and super light for most of you lucky little chickens, but for some of us, it's not. Okay. All right, so I've got my dermaplaning done. Oh, and that's one other thing I have to mention. Dermaplaning does not cause the hair to grow back thicker or darker. It does not. Dermaplaning is cutting the hair at the skin's surface, okay? You're not doing anything to the root of the hair, so it's not going to change the nature of the hair. It may appear like it's growing in, you know, darker or thicker or faster or whatever, but that's because there's no other hairs around it, okay? So don't be worried about, oh my God, I'm gonna have to shave like a man. No, that doesn't happen. You know what? It just doesn't. And I get really bummed out if I go to do somebody's makeup and, you know, because I do a lot of bridal makeup and stuff, and they say, no, I don't want the dermaplaning, I don't want it to grow back. And I have to explain to them, it's not your, your foundation is not going to look the way you envision if we don't do this. But, you know, I mean, it's a personal choice. Some people don't want to do it, and if you don't want to do it, that's fine. But if you don't want to do it, then you cannot expect that flawless finish. Okay, so that's part one of the skincare. That is exfoliating. We'll go on to moisturizing in the next video. So please like and subscribe. Hit the little notification so you can see the next one. All right, see you soon.